All right. So now, today I'm making a video I'm not sure much people asked for and or wanted in regards to Teespring, or in regards to the title that you can see. It only happened because I logged into my account today and saw the storefront change. I'm not sure if anybody else who frequently checks their account got the notification and saw that they've made some adjustments, minor to the look of your storefront, but major in terms of the UI of how you interact with your account. So I decided to take it upon myself, I guess, do an overview of the current changes. And since it's the first to me, or the first time I'm seeing this, I thought it would be good to kind of share it with people who are just getting into it. I remember in the beginning of my Teespring videos that a lot of people had a lot of questions in that episode 6 in regards to a lot of the features that are applied and provided by Teespring. So I'll just go over them, and if you want, you can go back to that video. That's episode 6, as I said, or you can watch this one. If this is the first time, hey, how you doing? What's going on? My name is Patrick. This is Know Your Craft. So, like I said, this is a video going over the basics. I'm gonna try and do an overall, this is what Teespring looks like right now. So if you're new and you're coming in, perfect. You kind of have like a breakdown or a guide of what the interface looks like. But if you've had your account before, you can also see the updates, because I'm not sure how often you check it, unlike me. So, and let me see if I can make my mic a little closer. I hope it's not too much in the picture, but it helps for better audio, right? If you've already created an account, perfect. You have your little email login information already saved right here on the top right. If not, you'll be creating an account, and afterwards it'll bring you to the next page. So we're gonna go ahead, click in, go to home. And right here you see, like I said, the left side of the panel is it's been actually simplified from what it previously used to look like. Before it had like a long list, and I'll see if I can put up on the page what the home site used to look like. And I'm not sure how long ago it's been, since it's probably been like a month or so since they've changed it. But now this is what the 2020 version looks like towards, I guess this is what, fourth quarter. So maybe the fourth quarter version of what Teespring looks like. You have pretty much an overview of the entire page. Left side, these will be your most integral buttons. And they'll expand as you go into each one of them. But as you see, starting from home gives you this page right here, which goes over the analytics overview. It looks embarrassing, but I promise you, I've sold things. Things have been sold. You have today, so of course that's going to show the same thing because I haven't sold anything today. You have yesterday, same thing is going to show the same thing. I'm not clicking them because I'm just going over the overview. You have active, the exact same thing, and then you have all time. All time will show you, as it says, the length or the history of your entire account, so you can see pretty much the products ordered, the profit taken in, how much you can take out, and then if you had a donation set up for one of your products, it'll go right here. We'll get into that a little later. After that, you have announcements. Announcements would be the updates that they've added to Teespring. I'm not sure how recent they go back, but if you want to go back to a few weeks ago, I think these are the new ones that have been added. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but digital designs and downloadable design collections and patterns, those I feel like are really recent to Teespring in terms of the products that they offer. And then as we go down, you see a quick start guide. This is for those who have freshly just created their account. They need more than the help that they may see on YouTube, or you just want some basic help and you just don't mind reading. They have the information on how to create products, which is the learn more here, or as soon as you hit create products, and let's just extra tab that brings you to the same thing where you hit start designing, which is the Teespring launcher. Here you can go over all the updates of the products they have, which is cloth face masks, the neck gaiters, accessory pouches. I'm not even sure. Is that new? I'm asking myself because I'm talking to myself in the camera, but I'm not sure. Is that new? All right, so then they have it broken up here into digital, apparel, home, and accessories. So you can choose digital, which is one of the new ones that they've recently added. So you're lucky if you haven't even started. You have like a plethora of things to use in terms of products to sell. So you can go to audio files. Let's see, that's documents. I think that's if you create certain PDFs or help guides, you can use that, post it on your shop, and then sell it through here. You have image files. Hold on, let me just do some quick research real quick. Research. Okay, should have did this before I started the video, but wallpapers, printable posters, the ebooks and comics, which of course is in the documents, I believe, and photo filters. So you have like some real cool options in terms of digital products to add on here, which weren't here in the beginning of the year. So it really takes your creative side. If you just want to start with the basic shirts and begin there, perfect, no problem. But if you have like a bunch of ideas, not a bunch of ideas, but like curated ideas that you would want to put on your Teespring site, and think about what you believe people would enjoy to have as a wallpaper. Just put that specifically as a wallpaper. Or if you get enough requests and you want to put it as a poster, you can split the two and have the product on, or the design on both products. So that's something cool to, I guess, keep in mind, which maybe I might start myself. All right, and then continuing down, we have regular apparel. Apparel's always been the same. In terms for me anyway, you have the leggings, you have pet hoodies now. I know some of y'all like to, furnish your dog. Joggers, t-shirts, you got the sweaters, tank tops, the basics that you might see in any print on demand service. Then you have the home accessories. You got the posters, the pillows, the canvas prints. A lot of these have been here for a while, but they've updated a few of them, like the cloth face masks, the neck gaiters. Of course, this is the time that we live in, so you have the updates here. I spoke about this in a previous video too, but let's encompass it all together. iPhone and Samsung cases have been here for a bit. Stickers, fanny packs, I think is new. I believe that's new. Tote bags, other home accessories like the mugs. So you've created your product. Perfect. You have a nice little storefront with a few items promoted there, but how do you promote it? Check my next video after this one. Or you can go to Teespring's Promote Products tab. Here they have a Learn More where you can read the guide, or I hope to finish the series soon so that I can give more of a visual for what they have here. You can read it. Of course, it's pretty much detailed as needed, and a lot of the resources in there helped me and most likely helped a lot of the other creators. I think if you hit start promoting, yeah, it brings you straight to the provided integrations, which we'll get to shortly. And then lastly, get paid. I've already actually paid out because in order for me to do one of my donations, I had to hit the payout, and it gives you the full amount, whatever's in the current account. This link right here, I'm not sure if it's not working correctly, but it doesn't lead you straight to it. You have to hit, let's see, that page doesn't show you exactly where you need to go. You actually hit the payout page, and we'll get to that one in a second. I'm only on number 2. This is crazy. I gotta speed this up. Analytics. Don't worry, I'm gonna add tabs at the bottom, so if there's anything particularly you want to know where it is with timestamp, we'll show you or direct you directly to it. But analytics, this one real quick, and I'm gonna see if I can speed this up a little more. This shows profits or the views in relation to how current your store is actually being visited, and this actually isn't too bad. It doesn't look like it translated over to sales, as you can see in the past month, but the traffic is decent, I guess, on each day, and more than I expected to, as it shows probably around like 11 views. So people may actually link. I'm not too sure. It could be those from one of my old videos, or it could be the links in my bio on my Instagram. Depends on where I'm promoting it at. But this shows both the views or the profits made for certain days in a month period. Now here it's going to be empty if you haven't made an order or a purchase or sale, and this is, I guess, going to give away how much I made on a certain let's see, so let's go back to July. Now we're looking from the start date of July to today, and now it shows 4 orders were made and 4 units were sold for a total of $30.28. That shows the source right here, source of units of where or how people visited the site. Then you have the listings. These are the itemized or individual products that were sold, and it also shows here the views of each item. A lot of them could be me. Could be. Do I look at my Teespring that much? But yeah, you have, and the profit made from each one. And then scrolling down, it says a show more, but of course we know we only have 4 orders made and 4 units sold. Then you have the orders in bulk. So this shows pretty much somebody bought 3 items in total. It doesn't show the total of it, but it shows them itemized once again, because you want to see how much listings were sold in between a particular amount of time. Listings tab. Now we're back to the listings. You see, once again, a little brief analytics overview, but also below that, we have each individual item that you sell. This shows not an itemized version, because of course I believe I have way more items than this, but if you create a listing, let's say do better, one of my shirts has a listing individual, but I've chosen multiple garments under it. So I have not only t-shirts, but I have hoodies, I think sweaters, we'll see going shortly. But each listing has its own settings. So once you've created the listing, you go straight here to the provided edit button. Version type, oh wait, no, you know what, this is new. Oh, let me bring all that back. So you've hit the individual listing. Like I said, it shows pretty much every item or type of apparel that's under that initial listing. This one's called Do Better. It has a description right here down below, the URL. But underneath each one, you have the pricing that you've set for each one. And you can make an edit for each individual item. So we have here shirts, that's the price, hoodies price, you have the sweater price, and then you also have women's t-shirt prices. And then you hit save. That brings you back to the main page, the listing page. Next tab, you have the settings, which allows you to make one of the shirts visible if you're working on it and you want to take it down, or you want to make some adjustments to it, or maybe it was a donation and you don't want to have it up too much, but you want to keep the analytics for that available. Just go ahead and hit the off button, or the on currently, and switch it to off. And then also schedule end dates if you want to have it set for a specific amount of time, so you don't have to go into your shop and take it down. Here, print cycle, like it says, fulfilled every day, and you can initiate print cycle and some additional individual social media information that you can add to it. All right, let me see if I can speed this up. Analytics, once again. We kind of went over that before. It'll show for each individual item that you've sold. You can see just for that specific product, or I guess we can say listing name. That'll flesh out right here. Duplicate settings, and then you create a brand new item, but based on the settings that you had for the listing that you just clicked on. So instead of you having to rush through and let's say you had that Do Better design that you wanted to recreate, you just hit duplicate settings, and it should give you everything pretty much the same in terms of items. If let's say let's just type something in, and it pretty much has duplicated all the items that you already have under that previous listing. Hit continue again. You add the title and the description and the URL that you want to choose for that one. Okay, stores. The storefront, like I said, this is November 1st for me, so I logged in and I saw the adjustment to the storefront. Before, you would see each individual store, if you have multiple, located on this, it would actually say storefronts, and you could adjust them on the fly, or pretty much you'd have them listed here. Now you go to the top here. If you have an additional storefront, I'm very sure it'd be listed right here, but for now I only have one. You have theme editors. The theme editor will show you exactly what your store currently looks like, and you can make the adjustments. You have the navigation bar, which you can change the image, which of course I'm gonna keep all this right here. You have the hero banner, exactly the same. I'm gonna keep that. That's gonna stay exactly how that is, but you can also add subtitles and additional stuff to it. We'll leave that for now, but you have so much more that you can apply a little bit personalization to. And then the products itself. This, I think, is broken. It works. It worked. It didn't work earlier, I promise you. And then here's each individual product. I have these starred because these, like it says, starring a product will feature it at the top of your store. So I kind of want to promote those first if you hit the page. These are the ones you'll see first. I'm hoping that doesn't deter you, but these are the ones you'll see first as you click the store and browse. I hope soon that they allow people to personalize the placement of products or listings soon. So I don't see too many duplicates of some of the designs on there. But yeah, here's an additional thing that you can change, or boom, delete. You can get rid of the item altogether. And you can see there's a nice little list of items. All right, so we'll go back to now payouts. Ooh, you can see how much I made. Nah, we'll just block that out. It says current payout amount. We've already gone over this. It was 0, but this is the date in which I requested a payout for the full amount. And underneath that, it shows each individual successful listing sale. Now onto my purchases myself. Yes, I have bought my own shirts, and you should buy your own shirts too. All of us should be wearing our own stuff. It's branded. Or you have the option to get a sample. I forgot how the sample worked. I think the sample's slightly cheaper. I think it was this one. Yeah, this is the first sample I bought right here, and it shows they've all been shipped. I got this shirt. What's going on? I wore this shirt yesterday. As you can see, it'll show you each purchase that you yourself have made and the status of it, the delivery status. It's like I said, it already reached. I don't know why I'm saying that. Tools and services. This you can click with a drop down. The promotions tab, the messaging tab, pricing discounts, and tracking pixels. If we start first with the promotions tab, there's a quick little how to create promotions. And as you see down here, I've used a few of them. And this is one of them that I used back in early April, just before was that quarantine? I guess, yeah, we were just put in the quarantine. I used that shortly and put the amount that we thought we were gonna be in. We thought we was gonna be away for 2 weeks, 14 days. And then you have the additional ones. These are ones that have either been provided by Teespring themselves and that have been implemented, or you just turned them on and off and now they didn't accrue any type of sale on that end. On to messaging. This would actually be good for those who you would like to bring back to your store. You can add a message to those who make purchases with specific listings, and I'm gonna work on this shortly. So say you made a sale with one of the items, it provides a message to the buyer and kind of like congratulates them on their purchase, or thank you for the purchase. It makes the transaction a little more personal, and that's something I really want to implement, because I do want to not only have people just buy the shirts, but I want to show my appreciation for them even going into the store and making a purchase at all. Pricing discounts. Now you want to make sure that you're applying pricing discounts so you can drive up your sales. And this one right here shows that you actually, once you make 100 sales, you start moving into a separate bracket, which is a little discount right here. And like it says, increase your monthly sales to get bigger discounts. Of course, this applies to those who want to make more volume in terms of the shirts a day, or more money in terms of the volume and shirts that they're going to sell. And it really helps out in the end so that you're saving more money or keeping more money in your pocket each sale. And then lastly, tracking pixels. This is for the social media integrations. This kind of helps you, I guess, a little more in terms of analytics, tracking the sales that you make. And lastly, integrations. Integrations help a lot for those who start becoming bigger sellers. And one important one is the YouTube merchandise shelf. I go in over this in one of my next videos. I'm just plugging. Just stay never not plugging, stay plugging. One of them. But the YouTube merchandise shelf. This is something that you'll get once you hit a specific amount of subscribers on YouTube. Once you become monetized, you can add this to your YouTube page, and it shows like a little advertisement of products you want to sell the most of, or products that do sell the most. You can put them under there so people can, as soon as they're watching a video, oh look, you have merch, and it's also advertised right below it. So like you see, it says link status not active because I'm not yet there monetize. But one thing to keep in mind, it says you will earn $1 bonus on every sale made through the shelf. Creators with over 100,000 subs will also receive design support. And finally, integration participants will have access to dedicated premium support. So you gotta get them subs up. I don't know, like make a YouTube channel, create merch, and integrate that merch onto YouTube. And then hopefully you get 100K subscribers. That's jeez, so much. Same for Twitch. Twitch, you can have more integrations. Teespring merch store. Those who do any type of streams on Twitch, boom, you have a way to drive viewers. What is the other Twitch viewers called subscribers to? Those who watch it. If you have more people watching your Twitches, just show them the art that you have on your Teespring page. Steam Labs. Connect your Teespring account to Streamlabs if you're using Streamlabs, of course, to enable merch sales. So even more ways to channel content. And then Discord, if you're communicating with your community via Discord provides you more channels, more traffic to your Teespring store. I don't think you should not be using any of these once you become more affiliated and accredited with Teespring itself, but more consistent with your selling game. And lastly, your settings. Oh, I gotta block out all this out. I'm just doxing myself. All the information that you have put to be a creator or to be a buyer. If you just bought something, you wanted to create an account for history purposes, you have that information here. Or you want to make sure that your page, your account is as personalized and tailored to you as possible. But I think that is it. That is everything. My camera's about to die. Perfect timing. I get to just hopefully put this through, chop it up, and knock out this video as soon as possible, because I want to make sure, like I said, this is November 1st, so I want to bring this stuff to attention, or people's attention, as soon as possible. But thank you for watching, if you were watching. I have a few videos in the pipeline. I just wanted to throw this one out because it would help people more. This is the video, or this is the subject that more people came to watch in my initial YouTube history. So I just throw this up on here. But if you want to see more design stuff, if you want to see some more artsy stuff, that is all coming soon. I got some new tools in the studio / my apartment. A lot more things coming that I can't wait to go ahead and produce. But before this thing turns off on me, I appreciate you watching. Thank you once again for being here, and y'all be easy, be safe, take each your vitamins, and I hope to see you and you see me in the next one. Peace.